Hey Bobo, how you doing?
I'm
Bobo
fabulous.
Taco.
Thank you for having me. Hey, thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, welcome. So tonight we are discussing can we coexist? It was meant to be for black and white Americans, other people are welcome, but if we're gonna keep it on black and white Americans or people who go under the umbrella of whiteness. So what do you have to add? Can you speak to the prompt so we can hear your perspective and then we all can go from there?
Uh, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. We can all coexist. Why can't we coexist? I'm curious about that, and I haven't heard a good. I've been on your panel for a few minutes, host. I haven't heard a good answer why we can't exist together.
While we can exist, I think I'll give my perspective. I think at some point, we've fought side by side. This is to the real, not well. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but the white Americans whose lineage been here as long as the black Americans. We fought in the Revolutionary War side by side. We fought in the Civil War side by side. Every war in this country, it has been black Americans and white Americans, and also people who came later, the immigrant groups. So it's crazy to me that, after 400 plus years, some would say more, that we still have to have topics like this, because people from other countries, they come here every day and tell the black Americans, this isn't your country, this is the white man's country. It's a whole big narrative about the black Americans. And hopefully one day we can coexist, because who else gonna save this country except the real Americans? Or we all are doomed. That's my opinion. Some people might
Exactly. That's the
disagree.
point.
Can I
That,
say something? I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not. Maybe I'm not on that side of TikTok or that side of social media, but I don't see that. I don't see where we can coexist, where our ideologies are so different that we can't agree. And I no, I refuse to believe that. And honestly, DeBlaze, what did you say? Hold on, let me go back. You had asked me what kind of white person I am. What does that mean? I want DeBlaze, the DeBlack. I'm sorry, DeBlack, to answer
You,
that,
you,
please.
you
What
got
do you
to
mean by
explain
that?
it over to black. Explain it to
Like
her.
what's your ethnicity? Like what country did your grandparents come from, or like do you know when your when your people came here, your
Yes.
ancestry came to America?
Yes, sir. The late 1700s. I am, let's see, what did they say? I am Cherokee, Black Dutch. I don't know what that means. Somebody go look up Black Dutch for me.
Well,
Um,
it's literally what it means. The black people that was Dutch that came over here,
so Black Germans. I've
kind
seen
of like black
several
Germans.
I've seen several different definitions, so I've been reluctant to say which one is right because I've seen so many.
Yeah, it was what back then what they considered the dark uh, Dutch people.
I'm pretty light skinned though. Like I'm well, to be fair, I'm like pasty pale, like pastry pale.
Can I jump in here too? Are we popcorning? Because I just want to comment.
We gonna let you go next. But you can finish. You said you Cherokee, Black Dutch, and what else?
Irish and North Ireland, not Ireland, North Iceland. That was what my DNA showed up. I don't know what all that means,
I
honestly.
mean, okay, not but outside of the DNA ancestry test, like, do you know like your documented ancestry and like your family tree ancestry and
As far when
how
we
far
came
that
to
goes into
America,
America? Yeah.
so we came to America. I came under my Irish ancestors. And I lost them for a while. And my thought is I lost them for a while because they were stupid poor and there were no records kept for them. I have no idea what they did up until about 1936 ish when I found a relative that had joined the army.
You
So can
see,
you go past 1936?
As far as what my ancestors did, yeah,
Yeah,
they were poor.
documented ancestry. Can you go past 1936? Because like if that's the farthest you can go, that's probably when your ancestry first came here. And this
No, 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 no. You missed what I said earlier. No, my ancestors came here in the late 1700s.
but not to cut you off or
Okay.
we have to understand most white Americans don't truly understand and know their ancestry because just like us, a lot of documents was destroyed during the 1900s because they had an influx of immigrants and some they was trying to hide and they was changing people names during the
Well, hold on. Are
eugenics
you
Correct.
era.
wait, hold on. Are
During
you
the
trying to tell
eugenics
me that my
movement,
documents have been destroyed?
many people documents from all different races were destroyed during the eugenics era when that became unfavorable during the 1930s. They destroyed many records and documents across the nation. They was
Can you speak to the fact of most Black Americans, how our lineage goes back to the 18s? Go ahead.
Yeah, and most
Proven on
actual
the
black
census
Americans,
records, proven records. Go ahead.
yeah, and most black Americans can actually trace their lineage either to the American Revolution. Some can go past that to these different colonies that ruled in different places. And only between 15 and 27% of white Americans actually can trace their family lineage to the founding fathers or the the pilgrims that came over here. And if you actually look at the surnames of the founding fathers, people try to hash it up to just slavery, but you don't have that many YT people in America that have those remaining surnames. And that's why you have Trump calling out different politicians and senators that are not considered WASP, which was a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Because you say you were Irish, at the Irish didn't become white until the 1920s. They was considered potato niggas.
No, that's definitely not true at all.
Yes, they was.
No,
You
no, it's
you do
not.
the.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
Listen,
First,
no, it's
the
not. No, no,
Irish
no, no,
started
listen. I'll
off
let you
in
go. Hold on.
America
Wait,
as.
wait. Host, I
Hold
let
on, hold
them
on,
talk.
hold on, Mal. Hold on, Mal. The Irish first came to America as indentured servants. That's documented history. Then they became slave catchers. Like in between, they was considered more than slaves, but they was considered free white people, or you know what I'm saying. Uh, Someone was still considered, you know what I'm saying, white slaves, but when you go towards the 1920s, when they started the term of WASP and tried to separate different white people coming from Europe because they want to establish a hierarchy. That's when y'all
Okay.
slowly start becoming white. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying, and that's
Right.
documented factual history.
Okay, go ahead, Bobo. You want to talk? Go ahead. Oh, and let me just add real quick, Bobo. No disrespect, but a lot of people find this so hard to believe. And one thing, I'm not saying Black Americans are always right, but we, this is the only country we know. This is the only country we have. So we know a lot about it. But go ahead, Bobo.
I see what you just said, Wandering Soul. But listen, like I've done my own research. I've done my own history, especially for my own personal lineage. No, I'm sorry, Blaze. I can't agree with you on that. And when somebody tries to say something, you seem to just kind of cut them off. I'm just being honest. And host, I really do like your live. I really do. I
Thank
really
you.
do.
Thank you. You can finish your
Been pretty
talk, but
fair to the white people.
hold on, huh? What you
I'm
say,
sorry.
Mando?
Just said to be honest, she's been pretty fair. This is the most I've ever gotten to talk on a BOK or a woman's panel, so thank you for that.
When y'all always welcome to grab a mic.
Yes,
Let
you've
me
been
see.
great. Thank you.
Asia, thank you for coming up. I'm gonna rotate the stage. You can come back up. I just want to get somebody new. Thank y'all for the gifts. Go ahead and finish what you was. What's the confusion? You go ahead, Bobo.
I am so sorry. I need to go check on my husband. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I
okay.
will come right back. If you
Just
want
go
to
ahead.
take me down, I'll be in chat. I'll be right back.
No, go ahead. Um. Yeah. So, Tigo. Oh well, no, Eden. Go ahead, Eden.
Yeah, I just wanted to respond. Hey, everybody in the room. Someone's off mute because I can kind of hear him. But I just wanted to say, because she had said she was Cherokee, and I think she doesn't have the reality that she may be a descendant of the $5 Indian. She is not indigenous to America. I'm actually Cherokee. The actual term is Aniwanwia. Okay, I have 14 generations on paper. In Georgia, my family is a part of the Daughters of American Revolution, Hawkinsville. All right. So what has happened with these Caucasians who they actually came here from 1896 to 1943. The people she speaks of, the Irish, the Spaniards, all these people were melanated people. Okay. The Caucasians came here by way of the incubator babies. Okay.
Even, do you like people using the term pretendian?
I could care less. I have paperwork. It don't even matter. It
Go
don't, that
ahead.
don't, yeah, that don't have nothing to do with me. Like they can say that, but they're just ignorant. But everything that's going to be restored for Black Americans is going to come by way of indigenous folks. That's what we see happening right now. But anyway, the era that her family got here is the era of the infantorium, 1896 through 1943. Okay, that was Dr. Cooney, 1896, demonstrated by technology, the Berlin Exposition before bringing it to the U.S. All right, so they were what you call the Cabbage Patch Kids. This is what you call the incubator babies. You can look all this stuff up. But what these Caucasians have done, unfortunately, is they have co-opted our identity through the census. This is the reason why they had things like the Indian Removal Acts, where they have gotten the land, the Homestead Act, even after the Civil War, that the Confederate flag is not actually an American flag. That is the Iroquois indigenous people, our people, which was we fought in the Civil War. That was the Southern tribes against the Moors in the North. All right. So Caucasians, unfortunately, through the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, were given a fake history through the education system that was created in 1907 that wrote these Caucasian people into our history. All right. The Black Americans. And what you see happening right now through Donald Trump is he's waking it all up. Okay. He's waking all this up. This is why the funding's being cut. This is the reason why,
Okay.
the 14th Amendment, all this is happening. So I mean, I feel sorry for Caucasians, just to get to their prompt.
All right.
I feel sorry
If you
for
can
some of
land your
them.
plane.
I'm about to. I'm just saying, do I think that we can coexist today? They're finding out right now that this country isn't theirs. They're finding out right now. That's why they're going into these little bunkers and
Okay,
some.
thank you. Land your plane.
Okay, I'll stop because obviously I don't know why you do this when I get on your page, but okay.
I don't even remember you ever being up here, but have a good night.
You had a timer. It's pretty easy to follow the instructions.